All right, what is good, everybody? It is VT Pro in the building. This is kind of an unusual reaction I'm about to do. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this. I usually just react to music strictly, but shout out to Slick Side for the vid idea. We're about to react to Trump versus Biden, the debate on CNN that happened yesterday. I don't know. We just gotta react to it. Let's just see what happens. Because I didn't really watch it. Like, I watched a little bit of it. Like, I went into the living room for, like, I don't know, like 2 minutes and watched a little bit of it. But we're gonna watch the highlights right now. Let me know who you think won the whole debate.
What do you say to voters who have concerns about your capabilities to serve?
I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way.
Bro, they're already talking about golf. Like, why are you talking about golf? We got to talk about the war or whatever. Like, why are we talking about golf?
I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag.
Biden is like,
Think you
bro,
can do
he
it?
cannot talk.
That's the biggest
Like,
lie.
correct.
He's a 6 handicap of all.
I was at 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8.
Or no, fluently.
But I have, you know how many?
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Hey, let's
you know
not
how
act
many
like
rounds-
children.
President Trump,
Bro,
we're
let's
going
talk
to
about
Let's
golf
not
at
act
a
like
whole
children.
debate.
Will you accept the results of the election, regardless of who wins? Yes or no, please.
If it's a fair and legal and good election, absolutely.
You're a whiner. When you lost the first time, you continued, you appealed and appealed to courts all across the country. Not one single court in America said any of your claims had any merit, state or local, none. But you continue to provoke this lie about somehow there's all this misrepresentation, all this stealing. There is no evidence of that at all. And I tell you what, I doubt whether you'll accept it because you're such a whiner. The idea if you lose again, you accepting anything, you can't stand the loss. Something snapped in you when you lost the last time.
That's crazy, bro. Like, there was a lot of conspiracy about that. Like, if the 2020 election was rigged, I'm not like saying it was, but it could have been, because I think I saw a video one time of like a Trump ballot being ripped up or whatever, but I don't know. I'm not too tapped into like if it was rigged or not, or the evidence, but I think I did see a video one time.
Those voters who believe that you violated your constitutional oath through your actions and inaction on January 6, 2021, and worry that you'll do it again.
Well, I didn't say that to anybody. I said peacefully and patriotically.
He encouraged those folks to go up on Capitol Hill. The only person on this stage is a convicted felon is the man I'm looking at right now. And the fact of the matter is, what he's telling you is simply not true. The fact is that there was no effort on his part to stop what was going on up on Capitol Hill. And all those people, every one of those who were convicted, deserves to be convicted.
Can you clarify exactly what it means about you feeling you have every right to go after your political opponents?
Well, I said my retribution is going to be success. We're going to make this country successful again, because right now it's a failing nation. My retribution is going to be success.
The idea that you have a right to seek retribution against any American just because you're president is wrong. It's simply wrong. No president's ever spoken like that before. No president in our history has spoken like that before. The crimes that you are still charged with, and think of all the civil penalties you have. How many billions of dollars do you owe in civil penalties for molesting a woman in public, for doing a whole range of things, of having sex with a porn star on the night?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way we're talking about this at a whole debate, bro. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect Trump to like be this calm during the debate. Like, I thought he was about to just like, I don't know, just go crazy on Biden, just bring up all the bad stuff. But like, he's actually just letting Biden talk. I didn't expect that.
While your wife was pregnant? I mean, what are you talking about?
But it's crazy you're mentioning that
You have
during
the
a
morals of an alley
whole
cat.
election.
Give you a minute, sir.
I didn't have sex with a porn star.
What do you say to voters who feel they are worse off under your presidency than they were under President Trump?
We got to take a look at what I was left when I became president, and what Mr. Trump left me. We had an economy that was in free fall. The pandemic was so badly handled. Many people were dying. All he said was, it's not that serious. Just inject a little bleach into your arm. You'll be all right. The economy collapsed. There were no jobs. Unemployment rate rose to 15%. It was terrible.
I mean, to be
and so
fair,
what we
the
had to do
economy's
is try to
down
put
under
things
him,
back
I
together
think.
again. And that's exactly what we began to do.
Everything was rocking good. But the thing we never got the credit for, and we should have, is getting us out of that COVID mess. He created mandates that was a disaster for our country. He has not done a good job. He's done a poor job, and inflation's killing our country. It is absolutely killing us.
Would you block abortion medication?
Inflation is bad.
First of all, the Supreme Court just approved the abortion bill, and I agree with their decision to have done that, and I will not block it. And right now, the states control it. That's
that's
the
how it
vote of
should
the
be.
people.
I feel like the states should
Like Ronald
control,
Reagan,
like,
I believe in
abortion
the
if you can do it or
exceptions.
not.
It's been a terrible thing, what you've done. The idea that states are able to do this is a little like saying we're going to turn civil rights back to the states. No politician should be making that decision. A doctor should be making those decisions. That's how it should be run. That's what you're going to do. And if I'm elected, I'm going to restore Roe v. Wade.
President Trump, will you take any action as president to slow the climate crisis?
So I want absolutely immaculate clean water, and I want absolutely clean air, and we had it. We had H2O. We had the best numbers ever, and we did.
They didn't bring up any war yet.
All forms of energy, all forms.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole debate is so boring.
The idea that anything he said is true. I've passed the most extensive climate change legislation in history. He hadn't done a damn thing for the environment. He pulled out of the Paris Peace Accord, Climate Accord. I immediately joined it. The only existential threat to humanity is climate change, and he didn't do a damn thing about it. He wants to undo all that I've done. We're also in a situation where we have great respect for veterans. My son spent a year in Iraq.
I want him to interrupt
one of
him
those
so
burn pits,
bad.
came back with stage 4 glioblastoma. I was recently
Trump versus when he was
France
against Hillary,
for
bro,
D-Day,
and
I spoke all about those heroes that died. I went to the World War II cemetery, World War I cemetery he refused to go to. He was standing with his 4-star general, and he told me, he said, I don't want to go in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
He made
that's crazy, bro. Biden looks like genuinely mad. That's crazy.
up the suckers and losers, so he should apologize to me right now.
4-star general standing to your side who was on your staff who said you said it, period. That's number one. And number two, the idea that I have to apologize to you for anything along the line.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that was a short vid, but there's one part of it it missed, like where Trump called Biden's son a convicted felon. That was probably the best part of the debate, but I'm not gonna lie, the whole debate was just boring. I don't think another one's coming till like September, but yeah, I mean, I think Trump won because he brought up valid points, spoke well. Biden, he had a hard time, like, talking throughout the debate and whatever, but I don't know. I feel like it was boring. Trump actually let Biden talk a lot more than I thought he would, but let me know your thoughts. Who you voting for, Biden or Trump? Let me know. But for now, VT Pro out.